Warstu here with my video breakdown for Gotham Season 3, Episode 13, Smile Like You Mean It. So I thought it would be fitting to wear my Riddler t-shirt that my beautiful partner got for me. Seeing as this is a Gotham breakdown review, just finished watching Gotham, sipping my favourite monster jokes. No, the favourite one's the yellow one. So let's get down into this breakdown. Oh my god, where do I start? I could make this video 50 minutes long if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So, last week's episode ended with Dwight saying that he's going to revive Jerome. So, did he do it? So the episode started with Jim Gordon trying to find Dwight because he thinks that Dwight is trying to revive Jerome, and that is exactly what happened. So they went to the place where Dwight was being held. So it's kind of funny because Indy Hill is owned by Bruce Wayne, so then they moved all the bodies that are in like a captivity state to another Bruce Wayne owned facility. I mean, would that really happen in real life? It's just a bit, that's the only issue I've got with this episode. It was a bit strange. And obviously one of Jerome's Joker crazy cult guys was working security and he took out the other guy. So that's kind of what happened at the start. So then Joker, well not Joker, we were getting all these Joker laughs like ha 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 all the way throughout the episode. I mean, we even had the Joker, the guards were playing Joker, and they had the Joker car. If Jerome isn't going to be Joker, I'm going to be freaking shocked. So Dwight tried to bring back Jerome, and it happened exactly like I said. The electricity current did work, but it took longer and longer. And I can't quite remember which comic book it is, but if you look at this scene where where Dwight is trying to bring Jerome back, it's an actual Joker scene from the comic books that I remember. I just can't quite remember which one it is. So it was really interesting how he said to his fellow person that he's been trying this plan's been in play for a year. The acolytes have been building us up for a year. So they get scared that Jim Gordon knows where he is. So someone tips him off in the police station. Obviously the Jerome followers are everywhere, as the guy that Jim Gordon interviewed said, the Night of the Awakening is just the beginning. So next week's episode is going to be fucking savage, bro. It's going to be savage. So I'm a bit disappointed about this next bit. Dwight cut off Jerome's face, but we didn't get to see it. I would have liked to get to see this scene happen. I understand obviously it's not on that late in America, so they can't show that savage stuff, but you didn't even get to see a little cut into him. So Dwight cut his face off and made out it was him, and he came down the stairs to the kind of Dwight, Joker, Jerome cult, and they were all booing him, saying you ain't Jerome, and he's like, we are all Jerome, and then they started chanting, we all are Jerome. So then what happens next is they storm the TV station to kind of put a message out to the rest of Gotham. So whilst this is happening, Jerome has been transported to the GCPD, which is really fake because he'd actually go to a hospital or morgue, but he ends up on Lee Tompkins' room, and then she leaves the room, and then she comes back and she's like, what the fuck? He's not there, and then he takes her hostage, and you see like the bandage because obviously he's not got a face. He's like the faceless Joker. So it's pretty cool. So just by this little scene here, it's going to be so awesome if they go with the Harlequin storyline. If Jerome is the Joker, the kind of chemistry between like the way that he plays this character, the persona. If he's not the Joker, he might be the person that kind of brings the Joker about. So cool. I wasn't really a big Gotham fan before this storyline, but it's such a cool storyline. Jerome is such a great actor. Respect to Cameron, such a cool actor. So he's like saying, oh, the last thing I remember is Bruce Wayne being killed, is trying to kill Bruce Wayne. So obviously that's kind of a cheeky wink at next week's episode. So during this, it comes on TV, like I just said, that Dwight's on TV, and then he sees the person that's got his face, and he says he's got no like personality, but he's good looking because obviously it's Jerome's face. Really cool prosthetics and aesthetics how they've done this bit, so that is absolutely savage. So I thought he was going to take Lee hostage, but he didn't. He just rocked out there, ran someone over in the police car. He did share that picture, so that's probably what it was getting at, which is kind of interesting. So the police storm the TV station, catch Dwight, and Dwight's getting taken away, and then Harvey tells Jim that Jerome is alive. Well, he gets a phone call from Lee saying Jerome is alive. They turn their backs for a minute, and then the cop is dead, and then Dwight's in a car with Jerome, and he's like, "You're not a mad person, are you?" I was like, he was in the insane asylum. How? I mean, seriously, he was in the insane asylum in Gotham. He's not mad. So he's pissed, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. So he takes his face back, actually staples it onto his face, which was really amazing to see how they did that. I did not actually see that coming. I did say that Lee would most likely do it, but he stapled his own face back, and he's absolutely pissed at Wyatt. And he says, what's a cut off face between friends? And obviously in the promo, it's like, what's a death between friends? So you can see how they transverse these promotions to make things look like, appear like there's something different. So we have the Selina mum and Bruce Wayne and Alfred storyline, where this guy, who I think is Selina's dad, comment down below who you think this guy is. Can't remember his name. Is it Cox? Cole? I think it might be Cole. No idea. But the guy. So then it turns out that Selina's mum is just there to rob money off Bruce Wayne. They get the 200 grand. Selina catches this. And Selina just finds out that her mum's an absolute douchebag. But Bruce Wayne knew this, so Selina tries to start a fight with Bruce. But Bruce blocks everything, which is kind of cool. But you see in the promo that it looked like Selina kicked the fuck into him, but that's not what actually happened. So that's pretty cool. Really liking where the Selina storyline's going. Maybe this is going to make her become Catwoman. I do have a theory video coming out at some point with Tabitha and linked to kind of Selina. So we've got the Riddler storyline and Joker. Obviously they're making out that Riddler is held hostage when he's not. It's Barbara Keane and kind of Tabitha and all that storyline is going. So at first, Penguin is like, you're trying to play me. So he gets Tommy Rook, something like that. Gets some dude on the phone, and obviously he's been held at gun. So yeah, so it's all set up for this storyline to make it look like Enigma, aka the Riddler, is being like held hostage, but it's not really. It's all this big plan to set up Penguin going against Riddler, but neither will be killed. As we know, episode 14 is the episode after the winter break in April, when we find out how Riddler's got his name. But if you've read the comics, we already know this, don't we, guys? So let's go back to the Jerome part. So at the end, Jerome blows up a room. This is the part from the trailer. So Dwight, I'd be surprised if Dwight survives this. Blows up the kind of this power plant, chemical plant. On live TV, Jim Gordon runs outside and sees a massive explosion. And then we've got absolute anarchy where there's no light in the whole of Gotham. The next episode is the gentle art of making enemies. Sorry that I get confused with names sometimes. There's so many characters in this show that it's hard to keep up with every single character. So that is my video breakdown. It was sick. The best person was Jerome Cameron. Outstanding performance. Give the dude an Oscar. No, I'm joking, but he was really good. Next week's episode, we've got the circus. We've got the kind of the chemical plant circus. So comment down below, guys. Is this where Joker's going to fall into some chemicals, or I don't know, the accident that makes him become the Joker. How do you think he's going to get caught? What did you think of this episode? Damn, it was a good episode. Only issue is next week's episode, episode 14. Then we've got no Gotham until April. But I'm sure there's going to be lots of news to report and other stuff. So I'm Warstu. This is my review on Gotham. Smile, I like you mean it. Really love this episode. Best show I've watched today. Was better than Supergirl by a mile. Such a cool episode. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in another video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in another video. I will be having a shake, by the way, at some point. But it's getting long. Peace.